As always, I use Type S cement, so I can get this at Lowe's. You'll notice I went ahead and put a scratch coat on the outside of this. This is just so that it gives your cement something to adhere to. So don't ever try to do this just on your straight bricks, because it'll be too slick and your cement's going to fall off. So always do you a scratch coat on the outside before you get ready to add your cement. Before we're going to put it on there, always make sure you're going to wet it down really good. Always start down at the bottom. I always take about a baseball size wad of it, and I mix this till it's sticky. I always wear latex gloves because it'll mess your hands up if you try to do this barehanded. All you're going to do is throw it on there. Every time you throw it, just give it a little smear at the top to help it adhere to it. As you're throwing it up there, pay attention to your low spots and make sure you throw some more on top of that, so that way you can get the thickness that you're wanting. Like I said, we're going to carve into this. Apologize for the noise that's in the background. The county come out, and I guess they're out there running fiber optics underground, so I'm sure that's going to sound real good on this video, but I apologize for that. When you get ready to do your edges around the tops and around the sides, I just use a trowel to hold as a backstop for whenever I'm throwing the cement up there. Now right now this is only about 1.5 inches thick. Give it about 30 minutes to start setting up so it adheres to the wall real well. You can come back and throw some more on it because I want this to be about 3 inches thick. If you get a bunch of overthrow, try not to mess with it. Go ahead and leave it, because when you get ready to start carving it, you can come back and trim all this up and it'll look nice and neat. If you try to mess with it after you've thrown it on there, you run the risk of it falling off. Once I've got the cement as thick as I want it, all I did was I gave it about 30 minutes to dry. I came back with a pointed trowel. I don't really want to smooth this up. All I did was kind of make my indentions, flatten out the high spots. I already know the overall shape of what I want to carve, so all I did was just kind of come in and smooth out the high spots with it. So it's been about an hour since it's been setting up, and it's, like I said, it's still a little bit tacky, but all I did was take the trowel and I came back and just lightly drew my outlines of where my stones are going to be. It's still too wet to carve on. We'll go ahead and lightly draw your outline, let it set up a little bit more. So I decided to go with the sandstone look, so the only thing you're going to need is this brush and a small trowel. Now that you're ready to start carving, everywhere that you smoothed it out, don't worry, because you're going to come in here, you can start scraping all your lines in. So there's not a whole lot I can tell you about this other than, I guess, just watch, and I hope you'll enjoy how this is done. the way that you threw the cement up there, let that dictate how the rock's going to look. So try not to, that's why I didn't smooth this out to begin with, because the way that you've got all the hills and valleys and everything that go in it, you use that to carve into it to give your depth. There's no such thing as a perfect rock. If you get to a spot where it's still too wet, just go to another spot and come back to it. Because I did throw some more cement on, as I noticed some spots that were not as thick as the others. so that's it all carved up. I'll do a walk around so y'all can get an idea of what we got. And the back side. I'm not too worried about down along the bottom because I am going to come back and have my patio extend out and around it. I will probably come back one more time for a part 3 because I'm going to paint this to look like sandstone. So that should finish up the video. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching and I hope you all have a blessed day.